Welcome everybody to habit hack number 84. So I wanted to get it in. Let's see if I can get this done so fast because I'm actually going to go running and it's getting dark. It's getting dark and I don't know. There's a lot of fireworks and probably guns out there. So let's just be real in my neighborhood. All right. So habit hack number 84, intervals versus quitting. So today's habit hack, it's really, I don't know, can I call it a hack? I think so. It's a hack if you are thinking about quitting or you're getting nervous about quitting or you're doing, you're, a month into your habit and you're just like, dang it, I messed up so much, I might as well just quit. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of interval training with Peloton, which I love, by the way. You can join them, I think, for a month free now, and I'm starting a new core. It's not a quarantine core challenge per se, because, even though Governor Newsom, is that his name? I'm so bad. I don't even watch the news. Oh my gosh, if Tiffany saw that, she's going to be like, Michelle, come on. You don't know the governor's name? Whatever his name is. I think he closed things down like gyms and stuff. But that's why I think Peloton and those types of apps are going to become very popular because people are going to have to work out at home, unfortunately, to be safe. Okay, so habit hack number 40 or 84. It's going to be another one of those. Heads up. And I'm also going to do this. I wanted to dedicate this habit hack to Robert, my buddy Robert Swartz, who I referenced, and he said he felt attacked, which I'm going to attack him again. But this is dedicated to you because it's kind of the difference between an interval and quitting. Now, he was supposed to, I believe right now, be on his coffee break. So he was going to take 6 months off and travel in his, I forgot his little trailer, what the name of it. Oh, Casita. And he had everything ready, and then he had to postpone it because all this craziness going on. And so I'm dedicating this hack to him because sometimes you think what you're doing is feels like quitting, which I know he's going to do it, I hope, in the future. But sometimes you just need to rest. And so the difference between intervals and quitting, that's the hack, 84. So in interval training, a lot of time, and I'm going to go back to this because I love it. So if you are getting ready for intensity, if you are going to work out with intensity, a lot of times, and this is like for everything, right? When you're doing weightlifting, when you're doing sprints, when you're doing anything that requires heavy intensity and you're really taxing your body and you're taxing your anaerobic system, what you have to do is you have to have like an interval of rest, because if you don't, you just grind your body down until you have nothing else in you. And now you can no longer get the intensity that you were really trying to do through the whole part of your workout or whatever it is. And when you apply this to a habit, or you apply it to Robert's coffee break, sometimes you need to rest so that you can have the energy to really make the intensity of the actual effort really good. So in HIIT training, I know that it's, high intensity interval training. It's that rest period isn't like doing nothing. You're not doing like sitting there doing nothing. Sometimes rest is active. And so I wanted to share with you guys June. So I'm actually at month 8. Can you believe that? 8 out of 12 months. I finished month 8. That is unbelievable. That's why I keep reminding you guys, if you want to start a habit, just start it, because time's going to go anyway. Your time's leaving. Time is going to happen. So just start it today. But anyway, June, I got a solid F plus or D minus, whichever one you want to look at it, 60%. So I guess 59% maybe. It depends on what class you're taking. So June was 60%, 5 out of 5. 25%, 4 out of 5 of my habits, and 15% I had 3 out of 5 habits. Now that is huge because I had 0 days where I did nothing. And that's really important because month 8, it's part of my life. I mean, it is part of me completing my habits that I've been trying to work on for 8 months. It's pretty solid that I'm going to be doing minimum of 3 of them. But the point is, in May, I was 100%. Every single day in May, I did all of my habits. And now that was really including videos. And so that was really taxing. And so sometimes when you're hitting like high intensity, you do kind of need a little bit of a break or an interval to get ready for the next level of intensity. Now, when you're doing interval training, you're managing your threshold. So your threshold is how much you can really handle at a sustained or for any amount of time. And when you're training, you want to push that threshold forward, but you also want to have a longer ability to have longer endurance past that threshold. And so I just think, like, for June, of course, that looks kind of bad. You know, if Calvin Sweeney saw that, he's going to call that a fail. But for me, it's not a fail. And it's the difference, again, between intervals and quitting. Quitting means just stopping. And then also, when you're doing those rests, sometimes it's just active. It's active rest. It's not that you're doing nothing. Like Swartz is out there right now with his beautiful wife camping in the casitas. I just saw him on Instagram. And this is just him getting ready for his real coffee break. So let's see. Did I get everything? I think I did. Yeah, I actually wrote on my notes because, you know, every night I write them. That if you're practicing a skill like a musical instrument, which that is one, too, you know, I go between drums and guitar, and you cannot just sit in drills the whole time. Sometimes you just need an active break to do something really fun or easy or something really enjoyable. Because if you're just like killing yourself with drills all the time or really, really hard pieces, then you'll want to quit. You know, it's just, you're going to, very early in my habit hacks, I talked about do not scare limbic system. Do not scare limby into not wanting to do it. And so again, this is not, for me, this was just a realization that May was so intense for me that just, it's a natural inclination to kind of like, I want a little tiny bit of a break. So that you can get back onto things in July. And so July, I am like so energized and excited and ready to hit it. So far, it's the 3rd and I got 3 videos in, so we'll see how it goes. But habit hack number 84, don't you ever think that a rest is quitting. A rest is sometimes just a rest. And if you've rested for a week, maybe it's time to get back on things. All right, so that's it. That's my habit hack today. Know the difference between a rest and quitting. Do not quit. Okay, where is my thing that I'm giving away? Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. So this is actually, you know, in my grocery store, I'm sure everybody's grocery store, they have like those masks, and this is a mask actually, but it's so tight. I was like, it's better as a headband. I think it was a headband and they just sold it as a mask. But in the same vein as my camo mask is I'm giving away this camo belt. Camo belt, camo belt, camo belt, camo belt. So this is today's giveaway if you join this project. And if you come along and do something for yourself, I just want to remind you that even when you're resting, let's say you're not actually physically doing your habit, thinking about it is like interval training. Because when you think about it, even though you might be physically resting, you're still working on it intellectually. So just pay attention to how you're thinking about your habits and how you're stacking that deck in your favor, and continue to work on it, because it is a long-term thing that we're talking about. It is not a short-term thing, and you're working on a lot of different habits, not just the habit that you're working on, but you're actually working on stick-to-itiveness, tenacity, endurance, grit, all of that stuff. And for some people, this might be the first time you guys are working on that. All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna run out of time, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe day out there. It's getting a little dark, but I am still gonna go do my running. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.